Okay, what is up guys? So today I'm going to be telling you about the diet that I used to drop 65 pounds, or multiple diets actually, and go kind of more in depth with them. But before I do, I want to give a shout out to my Instagram. It'll be somewhere on the screen. You can also click the link in my description below. But basically, yeah, go check it out. I post like fitness stuff on there now and like updates on my weight and everything as well. So yeah, go check it out. Anyways, without any further ado, let's get into my diet. Let's do this. So back about 9 months ago, October I think of last year, 2016, I had decided that I no longer wanted to be the weight I was at. I just didn't enjoy it. I wasn't happy with myself. So I made a change and started having a bit healthier of a diet and stuff, and that's kind of where I'm going to start this. So at first, I had no idea what to do. I didn't know how to diet. I didn't know any of that kind of stuff, so I started Googling. And so I just started eating a bit healthier. I took out like sugars and all that stuff, like soft drinks. Just cutting out soft drinks and processed sugar is huge in general. Also, you guys will hear Buddy in the background. But it wasn't until my roommate, actually, Corey Shearer, told me about a diet called the keto diet. This is the one that really started me really pushing to lose weight. So I started a keto diet, which is basically no carbs. It'd stay under 20 carbs a day. So my diet was pretty much like just like steak and cheese. Literally, like that was my whole diet. It was just like steak, cheese, and any type of meat, like chicken, anything that'll keep me below 20 carbs a day and as close to zero as possible, because they have zero carbs because there's just no carbs in them. So I did that diet for about 2 months. You don't want to do it longer, just because you can get like arthritis, or build like citric acid in like your joints and everything, which can lead to arthritis in the future if you stay on that diet for a prolonged amount of time. You also have to drink a lot of water on the diet, so that's like, I was going to the gym all the time. I was drinking close to like a gallon a day on it to keep the acid flowing and not have it build up in my joints. But anyways, so I was on that diet for 2 months. In the first month, I lost 30 pounds. In the second month, I lost 15 pounds. So I was already 45 pounds down? No, I think I was already 45 pounds down just from that diet. I had dropped from 245 at the time down to 200. And so now I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great, looking great, all that kind of stuff, except keto started to plateau after about 2 months. So that stopped working, even though I was working out all the time. I guess my calorie intake was a little bit too much to where it now started plateauing, and so I got off that diet for a bit and started just trying to eat like generally healthier. Keto, you lose a lot of water weight, so I immediately after I got off the diet, I gained like 7 pounds of water weight back, which was not like I was gaining fat back. It was just gaining water. Like basically your body can't hold in water whenever you're doing a carb depleted diet. So I got off that diet and I started cheating a bit, which is horrible. So I got back up to 210, which was like something I was like, oh, I hate this. I can't believe now I'm back up to 210. I went back on keto for a bit, and that worked for a little bit, and then I couldn't get in the groove of it again, so I just started cheating again. And this was like a 3-4 month battle of just like cheating and then trying to diet and cheating and then trying to diet. So that's like, it's difficult unless you like stay on a schedule, until finally I was like, you know what, I'm doing this. I'm gonna lose weight, here we go. So I was starting at 210 again, not a complete restart, but like it wasn't where I wanted to be. So I started at 210. I did a diet I called the 1750 diet, which is very bad. I don't recommend you doing it if you're my size, my height, and all that kind of stuff. I basically was only eating up to 1750 calories a day, which was way less than I needed for the weight that I was, so I was just hungry all the time. It was bad. It was not good. I mean, I went from 210 to 200 in a week. That was a bad diet to be on, because I was basically like starving myself, and it's not something that I wanted to do. But anyways, I finally, like, a friend of mine had come over. He was like a personal trainer friend. I had actually just met him that night. I was telling him about my diet. He's like, oh, no, it's horrible for you. It destroys your metabolism, all this stuff. And he told me about this diet called the macro diet. And basically on the macro diet, you can eat whatever you want as long as you stay within like your allotted ranges of different macros. So macros, there are carbohydrates, there's fat, and there's protein. But those are the 3 basic macros, like the ones that you want to stay within whenever you're set like a calorie goal. So my macro diet, because of the weight I was at, I was 200 pounds and 6'3". My macro diet was basically, I was supposed to eat 240 grams of carbs, 67 grams of fat, 210 grams of protein, protein. So I started on that diet. I've been on, and this diet is tremendously healthier. Once again, if you guys want to find out more about the diet, I'll put a link to a website that kind of tells you all this different stuff about it. It's called iifym.com. It's what I kind of got started with. It's how I calculated the macros that I needed and everything. It just it goes through a whole list of your height, how much you exercise, all this kind of stuff, and then you would just get your macros from it, and it worked for me. So I started on this diet. I've been on it for about 2 months. This diet's more like a lifestyle diet though. This is the one that started making me really lose weight and just keep losing weight. So now I'm down to actually 182. I told you guys 185, and that was like a week ago. Now I'm down to 182 because as you get smaller and as you lose more weight, you're gonna have to change your macros, which means you're gonna have to be eating less food because your body doesn't need as much for the smaller you get, which is crazy. So my macros now are 220 grams of carbs, 50 grams of fat, and then 190 grams of protein. That's a little tiny bit less than 2,100 calories a day, which is good for me. It's because the size I'm at, it works perfect, and I'm cutting still, so it's good. So I'm still losing weight at 2 pounds a week, which is pretty awesome. It's taken a bit, but now I'm almost down to the weight that I want to be before I start bulking and eating a whole lot more food. But yeah, so basically that diet's I'll tell you exactly what I eat during the day. I eat the same thing every day. I go shop at Costco. Literally, I only spend $200 on food a month because of this diet, because I don't eat out, which also would probably be cheaper for people that have smaller needs or don't have to eat as much. So basically, I just want to do a quick disclaimer. Just because I eat this food doesn't mean that you need to eat this food too. My diet's also gluten-free. And I'm about to get dairy-free as well, so there will be another change, just to help with my skin and stuff, because I have eczema and stuff, but it goes down whenever I eat right, and whenever I don't have gluten, it goes way down, and I'm thinking if I take out dairy, it's gonna go completely down and just stop and be non-existent. But anyways, so I'll have Honey Nut Cheerios in the morning. It's the 4 servings of Honey Nut Cheerios and then 2 cups of milk. So that's about 3 cups of Honey Nut Cheerios, 2 cups of milk. This is just my diet. Once again, it's something that works for me, isn't necessarily gonna work for you, and also this is probably more calories than you need to eat. You need to go to the website and check it out and find out how many calories you need, and then just find it based on that. So I'll have the 4 servings of Honey Nut Cheerios and 2 cups of milk, which will be 100 and something carbs a day, and then I'll have 2 scoops of a protein shake throughout the day, which adds about 10 carbs. Then I'll have a gluten-free bread, peanut butter, a tablespoon of peanut butter, natural peanut butter, and raisins or a banana, depending on which fruit I have at the time, because sometimes I run out of bananas and then I have extra raisins, so I'll just put raisins on it. So it'll be a raisin gluten-free bread, peanut butter, sandwich thing. It's just 1 piece of bread. And then I'll have a half a cup of peaches, and then I'll have raisins to finish off the rest of the carbs, and that's what I eat in the morning. So I'll eat all my carbs in the morning. And throughout the day, I'll just have egg whites. I'll have egg whites with coconut oil, just to get the rest of the protein that I need in there, because I'm eating 190 grams of protein a day. And egg whites have 0 grams of fat and 0 grams of carbohydrates, which means I can just have them all day long. And I use the coconut oil to bring whatever extra fats that I need into my diet. And yeah, so that's pretty much my diet right now. For somebody else, I could tailor a diet to you guys, something that would work and is easy. I just eat this food because I could eat whatever I want. It's just this is so much easier to keep track of, and when I stay on a schedule, it just makes it 10 times easier. And yeah, so that's why I do that. Other than that, that's been my diet so far. I'll tell you guys some more workout tips in the next one and all that stuff. But for right now, that's just what I've been doing. So yeah, I hope this was helpful. Don't forget to check out that website. That's something that really helped me, and look up just a macro diet if you guys are really, really serious about this and you really want to lose weight. It's just about being diligent and having self-control. It's so hard not to eat food that looks super good, even though it's not the healthiest for you. And so that's kind of gonna be the biggest struggle. But if you can do it, I guarantee you'll be rewarded by losing a ton of weight and feeling a whole lot better if you don't feel good already. I felt horrible before I started losing weight, and then when I started losing it and I got down to where I am now, I feel great. I could run a marathon. Not run a marathon. My legs aren't strong enough for that, but I'd feel amazing. So yeah. Anyways, guys, if you would like to, feel free to go check out my Twitter and Snapchat. They'll be on the screen. You can also click links down in the description below to go get to them. Not for Snapchat, you have to manually add that, but if you want to, feel free to go add it. On my second channel, I post on there every single day. I always gotta give a quick shout out to that. I hope you guys enjoy the videos that I'm posting. I like them, so that's why I post them. But yeah, anyways, other than that, guys, I hope you all enjoy your day. Any music that was used in this video is gonna be down in the description below. And anything else that is important is gonna be down in the description below as well. So, thank you guys, have a great day, and bye-bye.
Erido and kinda cool, my friends are pretty great. I just really like the fact that my bros help me get dates. They taught me how to whip and how to do the nay-nay, and even when they're gone,